the people that they serve. And so it is a privilege to be able, as a New York City police officer, to be able to speak to you and really see you and have you see me. I'm not going to be before you long, but I want to just speak briefly about the importance of education as it relates to drugs and drug prevention. I've had the opportunity to work in different parts of the police department in the past 7 years that I've been a police officer. And one of my most rewarding times in the department was when I worked in the Community Affairs Bureau. And I had an opportunity to run a free summer program that the police department does every year. It's called the Youth Police Academy, where we host 1,500 to 1,800 young people in a 6-week program. And it is essentially a summer camp, and it's free, again. And we had an opportunity to partner with Drug Free World and have them come in with really great literature and great presentations on drug prevention and drug awareness, and the young people really benefited from them being a part of our programs. So first of all, I'd like to acknowledge Drug Free World one more time by giving them a round of applause, please, for the work that they're doing. But I wanted to talk very briefly about the decisions that we make. And the fact of the matter is, at that moment when a child, young person, decides that they're going to use drugs, oftentimes it's after a series of other bad decisions. You know what I'm talking about? And so tonight I wanted to just talk briefly about why these kids reach that point where they make those bad decisions. One of the reasons is because I found that they have these unconscious beliefs, unhealthy unconscious beliefs, beliefs like I'm not worth or worthy of being loved. And they carry this thing, and it really manifests itself in those moments where by taking this drug or whatever it is, or drinking this alcohol, they really don't understand the damage that it's doing to them. If they had a more true sense of love for themselves, that it would help not make a decision like that. And so whose responsibility is it for them to know that they're loved? Whose responsibility? Someone tell me whose responsibility it is. Yeah, it's their parents. It's really all of our responsibility. And that was something that I realized, that when I was running these youth programs, that, you know what, as a police officer, it's my responsibility to make sure that these kids out here know that I love them. They don't have to be my kids. I have 3 daughters who I love and live for. But all of those kids that were in that program were my kids too. And I loved them every day that I was working with them. Even if I had to put handcuffs on a young person, I still loved that young person and treated them like a human being, worthy of being loved. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
And so the other 2 is distress, perhaps caused by some uncertainty. There are a lot of people walking around with a lot of uncertainty today. Even adults, we look at the economy and we look at the job markets, and there's a lot of uncertainty and there's a lot of distress because of situations in life. And it may cause us to make a bad decision. How about fear? Anybody know about fear?
Yep.
Fear causes us a lot of times to make bad decisions. And sometimes just being too focused on right now and not having foresight or have the ability to look ahead and see that life can be better and I don't have to make this choice. Megan, when she was up here, she spoke about dreams. And it really got me thinking, you know, Megan, you were really linking up with me, because I wanted to talk about dreams tonight. And it reminds me of a poem. I'm going to close my speech here because I don't need this anymore. I'm going to speak from the heart here. It reminds me of a poem from the late Harlem poet Langston Hughes. And if you would indulge me for a moment, I'd like to sing his words. Is that all right?
Yeah.
This makes me inspired. It goes like this. It's a little piece. Bring me all your dreams, you dreamers. Bring me all your heart's melodies, that I may wrap them in a blue cloud cloth, away from the too rough fingers of the world. I'll be your dream keeper, your dream keeper, your dream keeper, for all you dreamers of the world. Are you a dream keeper tonight?
Yeah.
Will you be a dream keeper tonight?
That's right.
I want to say congratulations to all of our honorees and awardees, because they have shown that they are dream keepers. To keep everyone who is in fear, someone who may have those unconscious beliefs about themselves, that they will be wrapped in a blue cloth to keep them away from the rough fingers of the world. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you for having me.
So you heard the importance of what each of the awardees is doing.